Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are, and this is the last video that I am making today. Okay, I bought some perfume, okay, and this is all from Volare Grandioso Collections line. Let me fix my hair real quick because that strand is going to be bugging me the whole entire time. Okay, we're better. So yes, I've been hearing lots about this brand, and specifically these that I have here for you. It took a while to get these. It was hard to find. Out of all the Arabian scents, these are the most elusive. Like you have to know where to go. I even made a TikTok trying to get to TikTok shop to buy them. I ended up not needing TikTok shop, so I'm going to delete my TikTok because I don't like it. I don't like TikTok. It's not for me. I never wanted to get it because I'm so sorry. I never even wanted to get it because it didn't appeal to me. I'm okay with my YouTube, my Instagram, and I'm barely on Instagram as it is anyway. But I digress. I got my hands on these. The only one that I don't have is Angelique Noir. So what these are dupes to a higher price tag option, which is guerlain. If you guys don't know, I like guerlain. I have a fragrance from them. I used to have another one. I finished that one just to show you I like the brand. From what I've had from them thus far, I do like the brand. However, I have sampled or only dipped my toe into the guerlain brand from the lower end. Their higher end is expensive. I don't want to pay $600, $800 on a perfume. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's 50 mls, 100 mls. That's just, it's a bit too much. And honestly, for that one, those that they're niche or they're more expensive line, you don't really see on discounters. So I know I would not have any hope of getting it even cheaper. Okay, I thought about getting a decant, like how I get the little, I'll show you, like these. So you can get a little 8 ml, 5 ml or so forth like that. But I don't want to pay almost $100 for a 8 ml, 5 ml decant. Okay, so I know it's that price because the perfume is so expensive. But come on, there's just a level to the madness. Like, I like these things and I want to buy them and I want to get them, but there's a level of rationale and level-headedness I need to have at times, right? So when I noticed or heard, and people was saying it in the YouTube, all the YouTubers that I listen to, Sharita, Sheree, why am I blanking on all of y'all that I'm thinking of y'all? Vania Mikkel doesn't really talk about Volare or a lot of Arabian. No, that's a lie. She does. She does Arabian, but she hasn't talked about Volare. But I need us to say I've seen all of them talk about it, okay? And I was just like, I need to get my hands on it, okay? So what solidified it for me was this one here. This is Volare down here, okay? And it is Grandioso Vanilla Florel, okay? This is supposed to be a good dupe to the guerlain Vanilla Panifolia, if I'm remembering correctly. If I'm butchering anything, I'll put it down below. You'll see everything that I'm talking about, okay? And people would always saying Vanilla Aura was a good dupe, blah, blah, blah. And then the first person to say it was Sharita. And then I heard some other people chiming in like, yes, this is better. So I was like, okay, I'm so happy I didn't pull the plug. And the main reason I didn't pull the plug on Vanilla Aura is because I didn't like the bottle. Okay, it just looked disgusting to me. These look a lot better to me, and I got them. So I will just show you one of them because they're all kind of the same. Granted, this looks a lot more colorful, and I just showed you the Vanilla Florel. This is Peche Mignon, I guess. And then this is Cuir Belga. So I will tell you what they're all the dupe of, but you open it and your perfume sits in here. It was really, really nice. This was all of them were wrapped in plastic. Okay, this is the first time I've ever bought from this brand. And actually, I think I smell a little bit of the perfume in here. Okay, that's interesting. So this is the Vanilla Florel. I sprayed it this morning because I finally opened up the box, and I was like, I showered, I said I'm wearing this to work. That's how much I love this. Now, I don't know the note breakdown of this nor the original, okay? However, what won me over is that I knew this was a vanilla, and everybody kept saying that this is like a vanilla done very, very well. And Guerlain does vanillas very well, to be fair, and it's different from anything else. And I can say from what I've smelled, this is different. I wouldn't say this is a gourmand vanilla. That's just my personal take on it. It is moderately sweet. It's not overly sweet. I have a feeling it may darken or get deeper with the sweetness with some time, which I'm not afraid of, as long as it doesn't get cloying. But this is a interesting take on a vanilla that it reminds you of some gourmand facets, but it's not a gourmand. It's a very light and airy vanilla. I would say after wearing it just today, I would say this wears moderately. You'll get about 4 to 5 hours of wear out of this. This is not going to be, at least right now, it's not beast mode. Probably with time it would be. Now, what this reminded me of, if any of you are of West Indian descent, you probably would understand what I mean. Porridge. It's not lactonic though, okay? So bear with me. When you are making oatmeal porridge, and I don't know if you don't make it or if you just smell it being made, whichever one you can understand. You make your oatmeal porridge, you have your sweetened condensed milk, you have your nutmeg, you have your cinnamon, you have your vanilla extract that you're putting in there. You have, everything just coalesced together with the water and all that stuff just bubbling, heating up, simmering. You're mixing, you mix. Like, that's what this gave me immediately. I was like, I'm smelling oatmeal porridge, not cornmeal porridge, because cornmeal porridge smell different. Oatmeal porridge, but it's not, I don't get a smell that invokes me wanting to eat it, wanting to have a mouth-watering, reaction. Like, I don't feel like I want to eat something or makes me smell like food. None of that. And that's what gourmands normally smell like to me, and that's why I never can lean fully gourmand. So for me, that's why I feel like this is not a gourmand scent, or it's like halfway in, it's dipped its toe and it's not completely there. But yeah, that's what this reminds me of. It is like a lightly spiced vanilla. And when I wore it to work, they was like, yeah, they smell, one of them said, was like, oh, they smell more cinnamon on me with the vanilla and so forth. It's like, it's nice, but they don't like the spiciness. And then another coworker was like, it's definitely up your wheelhouse, because this is something that you would get. I was like, okay, thank you. Granted, this is the only straight up vanilla I have. I shouldn't say that. I have a good amount of vanillas in my what to call it again, in my closet. Yes, for sure, I do. In my collection, I should say. However, I tried to have things that are different from each other. I feel like this is definitely unique, and I was waiting forever for this to get it. Granted, it didn't take super long to get to me. It did take a while. It came from California, by the way, so I didn't have to wait for this to cross the pond and pay import fees and all that stuff. No, but I was waiting for this because in my Joma Shop cart I had 4 fragrances. I had the Donna Karan Vanilla Essence, I had the Donna Karan Cashmere Palo Santo, I had the YSL Flames and Flowers, and the Libre Flames and Flowers, and I had one more, I can't remember. Oh, I had an Afnan, which is another Middle Eastern, but I took that out for another fragrance that I saw while shopping on the outlets, and I was like, I want that Bulgari Omnia Amethyst EDT. I need that. Okay, it's a floral woody musk. I tried it on skin. I was like, yes. So after I was waiting to have this to pull the plug, or at least make a more informed decision, because I don't want to have multiple vanillas that are very vanilla forward. I know this is a very vanilla forward scent. So let me take out the Donna Karan. Sorry, I just messed up my whole setup. But so I have the 2 Donna Karans right here. I have the Donna Karan Cashmere. Oh no, it's right here. Cashmere Vanilla Essence. And this one is the Cashmere Palo Santo, okay? This one is like a woody, very light floral, white floor, I should say. Some people say they smell a smokiness. I don't smell smoky. And I always was smelling something sweet and I couldn't pinpoint what it is. I was like, it doesn't smell vanilla. What is it? And then I saw the breakdown. There's peach in it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good. And it's so lightly done. And this came out before the whole peach craze because this is not a new scent. But this is done really well. Okay. And then this one, I don't know all the notes in this, but it does have some cashmere woody essence and then some vanilla. But this is very vanilla heavy. Like this leans more gourmand than that one. It doesn't make me feel edible or anything like that, but it does feel it's rich. But I feel like the vanilla got richer with time, which is why I feel like the Volare one would do too as well. So after smelling this, I took the vanilla essence out of my cart from Donna Karan. I was like, no, I want this first. If I wrote, change my mind later on after I'm done with this, then fine. But right now, this is it. I sniffed them both and I was like, I still like this more. And I was like, no, I'm not going to pay the money. So the Palo Santo, however, is staying in the cart. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So this is what I feel about this one. I would definitely highly recommend. Yeah, it sells out very quickly and I can understand why. So next is Cuir Belga. This is a dupe for Guerlain's Cuir Belga. Okay, they're very close with the wording. Okay, they want you to get what you're getting. I wanted to try this because so many people keep talking about the Cuir Belga, and I'm just like, what is it that it has that is so good? I don't remember the notes. I really don't, because it's been so long, but a lot of people talk about this. It's like almost like a cult favorite, I'm not going to lie, at this point, even more so than the vanilla one from Guerlain. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's called Vanille California. I don't remember. I don't know. I tried this, and granted, it's nice, but it reminds me of Mon Guerlain Intense, but a lighter version of it. And I just don't know if it's me. Like, I barely smell anything from the nozzle. I sprayed it on here earlier, and I'm smelling something a little bit, but it dies down very, very quickly. It comes down to a skin scent, and it seems to me to be like a more warmer version, meaning like a more warmer weather appropriate version of Mon Guerlain Intense. I had the Intense one, so that's why I say the Intense, because I didn't have the other versions. Okay, I know they had lighter versions and so forth. I don't know how they smell, so I just don't know. I mean, granted, I like that scent, I'm not going to lie, and when it finished, I was like, I don't know when, but I know somewhere down the line, probably a few months or years from now, I may want this again. Okay, because it's definitely a nice, pretty lavender vanilla scent. Okay. However, this immediately made me think of this. So I saw a video just when coming to work, and they were giving the breakdown of this, which is supposed to have like some mimosa, some citrus notes, heliotrope, which I don't know if it performs or gives the same scent or aroma as lavender, because it's kind of giving off that vibe a little bit to me. A lot of vanilla to kind of sweeten this up and so forth, and a few more other things that are just escaping me at the moment. And this is giving me Mon Guerlain, and I feel because of that, I don't want it. Okay, I was expecting something completely different, and I feel like I don't want it because it's letting me down for all the hype that I was getting from it. Or it could be that Volare just doesn't do or doesn't come close to the actual thing, but everybody says that this is pretty spot on to the actual real thing. So it's just like, if it's the real thing, I'm very happy that I spend $50, because all of these are $50, $49.50. instead of $600 or $800, because that's how much they go for. Okay, so I'm very happy that I didn't have to spend that money to figure out that I don't like it, or it was a letdown, I should say. It's not that I don't like it, it's a letdown. It's a letdown because I've smelled this before. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that one. So that may or may not go, mainly because I do like the scent, but I've had it before and it was not what I was expecting. Okay, next is Peche Mignon. and this one was the most disappointing. This definitely has peach in there. I can't tell you anything else that's in there because I don't know or remember. And this one, I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I tried it this morning, I was just like, oh, that peach is not good. I think they were trying to go for a light, airy peach that's not very ripe, which is fine. But then it was just not doing it for me. So when I came back home, I sprayed it again, and I get that original burst of that light, airy peach, very soft and all that stuff. And then it started to die down. I was like, okay, I'm smelling a little bit more of the perfume come through. Let me spray it now that I'm here again. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely light and airy. I feel like along that peach note, it's always stays, okay, but it's definitely a little bit juicy. It's not like overly ripe or like sickeningly sweet, okay, but it's definitely there. I'm not sure what comes in, but I feel like it is a flower. I don't think it's a white floral. I'm thinking more so of a yellow floral, but it's definitely some florals come into play. I personally don't smell vanilla. It might be in there, but I don't smell it. I'm smelling the sweetness is coming more from the peach than anything, and it's not cloying, it's not overly sweet. It's like a good almost light to moderate sweetness. Okay, guys, I realized when editing I did not record an ending, but pretty much to sum up, I gave away the Peche Mignon because it's not my style at all. For me, I think it was coming off a little bit synthetic-y, to be honest. Although the peach is there, it's light and airy and so forth, I was not vibing with it at all. I kept the other two, and I've been wearing mainly the Cuir Belga because I feel like the vanilla floral, although it's good, I feel like it doesn't last long as I would like, and with time it will deepen and get stronger, and so I'm letting that sit a little bit. But altogether, that was my experience with Volare. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. If you guys have questions about any of the fragrances that I showed with you today, please comment down below and I'll definitely engage with you there. Bye.